When I was initially diagnosed, I had most of my cancer was in my liver, and it spread to my spine. And so that was quite an undertaking in terms of treatment. And it wasn't just chemo, it was radiation. So, of course, there was a lot of imaging to go through and to keep on top of. What I didn't expect, and I don't think my team expected either, was that when we looked at the scan of my spine, we saw that there was a lot of need for radiation and controlling the cancer and the pain that was happening. But as we went up my spine, we started to see that my neck had some indication that there was activity happening. And I don't think anyone on my team, and I love my team, I have full faith in my team, I respect them. I really don't think anyone expected for there to be as much activity happening in my brain as there was. In fact, I will never forget sitting in the waiting room with my mom, who is my number one fan, and she couldn't even wrap her mind around how many lesions I had in my brain. And it was just, I remember it was a moment of reality, having to convey to my biggest fan just how much treatment I would need, how much help I needed to eradicate what was going on in my brain. And I think at that point in time, I had such a rough first year, like most of us do, just trying to mentally process what we're going through, physically learn how to manage our, aches and our pains and our questions and our, how do we communicate all of this to friends and family, to the doctor? It's a real intimidating and daunting experience in our first year and throughout the entire experience of what breast cancer brings to us. But I would say when you're learning the ropes at first, it can be something that comes with error and questions and doubt. And I think it's important to not only convey everything you're experiencing, because at the end of the day, you don't know if one thing can have actually be a very strong indicator. So don't hesitate to communicate and to share your aches and pains and fears. And, if you felt something a week ago, but you don't feel it today, you need to talk about what happened a week ago. Because these are signs that will lead to potential problems, and you need to try to identify these problems as soon as you can.